Hi everyone, Lynda Tarras here. In these crazy times, many people are looking for new jobs, and some of them are fortunate enough to have actually found one. Or maybe they're moving into a new job in their own organization. One of the questions that keeps coming up for me is, how do I establish an executive or leadership presence in a virtual world? Well, many of the basic strategies don't change. We need to demonstrate that we know our stuff, we need to be deliberate about how we show up and communicate, and we need to build strategic alliances and a strong network. We do, however, need to be a little bit more thoughtful and strategic about how we implement these strategies in a virtual world. The first thing is to be prepared. When I'm working with leaders in transition, one of the things that I really emphasize is the need to develop what I call a learning map. This is a tool that will ensure you plot the learning that you will need to do in the first 30 days, the first 90 days, and beyond into the first year. What are the immediate issues that need your attention? Get underneath these and really understand what's going on and why. Who are the clients, the customers, the stakeholders that you'll be working with, and what do they care about? How is the organization structured? Who works there? And how did they get there? What's their background? Who on your team can help you learn the business? And who can you turn to for immediate information and support on those issues that you don't know that well just yet? What are the biggest pain points in the business? And what is that one thing, if tackled early, will really make a difference to your success and that of your organization? When your opportunities for exposure are limited, it's even more important to be prepared, be knowledgeable, and be on top of the issues. Secondly, we need to really be deliberate about how you show up. Think about how it is that you want people to see you. How well do you communicate with those people in those moments? Can you say what you need to say efficiently and effectively? And can you adjust for various audiences? What should you attend to in terms of your body language or your physical presence? Virtual meetings are different, but it's equally important to think about the overall presentation, whether you're meeting virtually or in person. How well do you listen? Are you listening to connect and understand, or are you concentrating heavily on how you're going to counter-argue the points being made by other people in the room? How do you handle stressful situations? Resistance and conflict will go a long way to establishing a positive presence. The biggest tip around this for me is watch for those instinctual reactions that get us when we're being challenged or threatened, and get curious. Ask questions that will build trust and receptivity. Those leaders that exhibit the best executive presence are those that can read an audience and command a room, even in a short window of time. And finally, nurture your network, especially in the days of a new job, the early days. It's important to think strategically about those alliances that will help you succeed and help get rocks out of the road as you're trying to move forward new issues and new projects. Mapping the system and the community that you're working within will help you understand the connections that happen inside and outside that organization. And of course, get out and meet people. Some people I've talked to lately are a little timid about reaching out for a virtual chat. We can't necessarily rely on those impromptu meetings anymore, and we have to get deliberate about how we go about doing this. The reality is that it's always a good idea to be strategic and deliberate about building networks, so this is good practice. Be specific about what you need from these people and be respectful of their time. In my experience, people are generally very generous with their time, but the reality is that many of these same people don't have a lot of it, so remember that. And also look for opportunities to add value for them. Kelly Hoey says, give, get in her book, Build Your Dream Network. That expression has really stuck with me because it's exactly right. Maybe it's a simple thing. You can offer an introduction to someone else or a promise to send them information or a report. Just ensure that whatever you promise, you actually deliver on. Executive presence is a blending of temperament, competencies, and skills that when combined will send a signal that you have the poise, the integrity, and the confidence to operate as an executive. I hope I've given you a little glimpse into think about what you might need to build your presence even in these unusual times. Reach out and let me know if there's anything more that I can do to help you build your strategy to improve your visibility and your presence. In the meantime, be well. We'll see you soon.